Hello everyone, my name is Kaczmar, and on behalf of Rebel Publishing, I would like to introduce you to Zona, The Secrets of Chernobyl, a brand new post-apocalyptic board game designed by Krzysztof Głośnicki and Maciej Drewing, coming out this Essen. Now this is the fourth of the 4 videos that we've prepared for you in order to show you a little bit about the game. Now in the first videos we've covered the goal of the game and the setup, the action phase, which is the first phase of every round, the second phase of every round, so the event phase. And today we're going to talk to you about the third phase of every round, which is the Rumour Phase, where we have to resolve a card from the Rumour deck and possibly resolve any emission effects that might happen, which are usually not very good for you, so you better be well prepared for that. Let's go over how to resolve the Rumour Phase. The Rumour Phase begins by drawing the Rumour card. You draw the top card from this deck. Now, if it shows this symbol, that means that is a lasting effect, which means you put it right here on this space. This is something that will alter the gameplay for the time being, and you have to adhere to the rules specified right here in this text. You also move this emission marker by as many spots as you can see right here. For example, this one tells me to move it just once. Some cards will not make it move at all. Now bear in mind, if you reach this emission field right here, you will have to resolve emission. How you resolve emission, I will tell you in a second. But first, let's focus on the Rumour cards. Now, this type of card will stay in play until it is in play, which means if I draw a card without that clock icon, that means there is a single Rumour card that I simply resolve and then discard from the game. Which means this is still in play and it remains in play until I draw a new card with this clock icon. Once I've drawn that, I simply remove this one and I put this one in its place. Now this effect is in play. After you've done that, you pass the Voice of Zona token to the next player in clockwise order. Now let's go back to the emission. How do you resolve emission when the marker reaches this phase? Well, first of all, you can return the marker to the top position right here on this track. Then you draw one card from this emission deck. Now, if you draw it like so, you can see that you've created a set where this location is linked to this is linked to this location is linked to this, and so on and so forth. So for every location on the board, you have an assigned threat token. But first of all, you have to take a look at every character on the board, where they are. Every character that is on a green zone location takes these wounds right here, this much damage, all of these from the green area. If you are at a yellow location, you take all of these plus the additional one. If you are at a red location, you take all of these, so basically all the damage that you can see right here. Now it's very important to remember that the damage you trace in this game, you track it with these tokens. It doesn't matter what type of damage you get, you track it with these tokens. It's what the different type of damage simply responds to different type of equipment that you might have that allows you to reduce the amount of damage you get. But this is basically how it's resolved. Obviously, receiving damage from the emission is not good, so you might want to hide from that. So what you can do is, you're actually not out of options. If you are in a location that is adjacent to a bunker, you can add 2 fatigue and simply run inside the bunker to hide. If you're in a bunker, you do not receive any damage from the emission card. The final step of the emission, when resolving emission, is to remove all threat tokens from the board, and now you place new ones. On every location you see on the emission card, you draw a threat token of this specific type listed on this emission card. So for example, I would place this token, this threat token, in Junkyard. So Junkyard is right here. This is where I place this threat token. Now another one of the same type I would place in the barracks. I would go down the list until I've placed this final one, which is of this type, on Misty Hill. The final bit when resolving emission is to remove all of the cards from the marketplace and then fill them up with new ones, which may be a good thing, may be a bad thing. It all depends on where you are in the game. Remember to place 4 cards on each row for junk and for equipment. And that's it. Together with the previous 3 videos, we think you have a good idea of what the game is and how the game plays. Obviously, the game is quite big, so there's a lot of details to it, a lot of nuance. So in order to show you everything, we'd have to dedicate a full hour-long how to play video. What we wanted to do is to give you a little bit of a taste, so you have a little bit of an understanding of what to expect with Zona. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask them in the comments below. Either me or someone from Rebel Publishing will get to them as soon as possible. Watch the previous 3 videos. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead. Thank you for watching, and I hope I see you soon, and enjoy Zona. Bye!